welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And this all may look kind of familiar, but it really isn't. What we're doing here is we're in prairie sand and gravel at Hart Butte, and we're going to take this load just over the mountain to East Glacier. And we'll look on the map real quick. It's going to be a short trip. Oh, look at this. It even gave us the route. Nice. Okay. So we got to get going because I don't know what the I think Recon was going to adjust the speed limit, but he might not have yet. And so we may get in a bit of trouble here and be late. But I've got an 84,000 pound load, I think it is, and we've got the SCS W900 again. And my friend Gamer Old Man has made a mod. It's an Open Def mod. Oh, my telemetry's gone again. Shoot. Can't tell if I'm... Anyway, so he's made this mod that lets you modify the chassis weight. So I was able to add some weight to the front axle and a little bit to the driving axles. So in theory, it's going to steer, and it seems good so far. The weight is 84,150 pounds. But this could be really interesting. So we're going to find out at the end of the road how it steers here. And I'm just kind of excited about this Open Def that he made. Because I tried this the other day. I was going to make a video for you guys, and I got down to the end of the road and I couldn't turn left because there wasn't enough weight on the front end. And with all of the weight from the as Recon has mentioned in videos and I have before, when you have a single trailer like this, the weight of the load, SCS actually puts that weight on the trailer, on the truck drivers. And if you have a Jeep on an articulated lowboy double, it puts the load on the Jeep, which doesn't transfer much of it to the truck. So that doesn't work. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Why isn't it? Oh boy, I hope I'm not losing my shifter. But anyway, long story short, with this Open Def, you can go in and by default, it's going to have weight added. Oh yeah, and the other, to the axles, so you may not need to go in and modify it, but it's super easy. And he's also added 3 chassis as an edit, so you don't have to, it doesn't mess up the standard chassis that come with the truck. So what it does is for the short, medium, and long 6x6 or 8x6, it adds 1 chassis for each of them, and that chassis is the one that you can mess with. So it doesn't affect the stock truck. Look at this, it steers like a dream. Awesome. So we're going to see if we can pull 84,000 pounds up the mountain here. And of course, this is Sunday evening. I'm recording this, and Recon dropped the ATS Expansion earlier on Sunday. And there's several things on here. There's a few things that are still work in progress, and I'll explain that. Let's see how long this video takes. It shouldn't be too bad. We got to actually stop up here on this flat, and we're going to put in the diff lock right here. We'll get the diff lock engaged. And once again, I'm using the full dash from the Steam Workshop and the Hell Creek Heavy Haul skin. So we're going to be mindful of what we're doing here with the speed, as we're going to have to get ready to drop some gears here. Oh, we're going downhill for the first part, so Oh boy, where's the road go? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Oh, we're not steering there very well. We went in there a little hot. Let's see if we can just sneak it around this corner. Well, hopefully... Oh, come on. You can steer. Hopefully it's not like this for the whole trip. And if it is, we'll hop out. I'll show you how to add some weight. Let's see how it steers around this corner. It was pretty good at that other one coming out of the pit. Maybe it's because I got that one wheel off the road. We're okay here so far. Now it's going to get steep here, so I'm going to go down a gear here right away. All right, 84,000 pounds are pulling up here. That's awesome. Uh-oh, missed a gear. Uh-oh, we're going. Okay, we'll just keep the revs down here a bit. Probably was pretty much ignoring the turbo, the boost gauge. Yeah, all through that. I should keep an eye on that. And see if we get a little too much boost there. It goes red, the red light on the second from the right lower gauge. The parameter beside it is inching towards the red, but it's not getting there. Parameter doesn't usually get real hot when you got the revs this high. It's when you lug it with a really big load that the parameter will go nuts. It's moving enough air when it's revving like this, I think, is part of the solution. But if you're lugging it, running the engine slow, it's not moving much through, but you're putting a whole lot of fuel in it and making a big amount of heat that's not getting cycled through because it's not rushing through the exhaust system, through the turbo. Oh, that's fantastic. Here comes, I think Recon was gonna name this corner up here Goggles Corner. Let's see if we can get through it without hitting anything. Oh. Oh. We hit something. Come on. don't think we've done any damage yet. No damage. Yeah, so I'll put a link to this Open Def in my video description. So if you want to modify your, do heavy haul stuff with the SCS W900 and you're struggling with capability, this will let you get a little weight on it so you can get some traction and it'll steer. Because there's no way this thing would steer the way it was with the front axle as light as it was. Yeah, looking at the damage report on the tablet here, we're good. Oh, wow. That was weird. In my live stream, I came over here with the 6x6, whatchamacallem, Ironworks. And it's so high in the air, I was misjudging how far I was to the right. And I made a mess of it, that corner going up. But this has the normal ride height, and my centerline gun sight there is working fine for me. Once I adjusted, I was okay. Once I got around that corner and out of trouble, I realized what my problem was. We were fine. I don't pick up damage here. We're almost through it. Nice. ZMod DD60. Wow, that was awesome. I'm pretty stoked about that. Getting through there, 0 damage. Sweet. Hear that, Recon? Oh, let's get turned here before we get too cocky. We'll end up like this guy. Ooh. Oh, we're just going to this, the logging plant here. Nova Custom Logging. Awesome. We could be on time here. Just gotta not go off the road on this corner here. They were saying that the customer expected us a while ago, so may get a late. But we'll have time to look at a few things here. And there's changes made here, of course. Look at the fence around it. It's all looking pretty good. Oh, where's our flag? Oh, there's our parking spot. Didn't bother with the flag. Let's go around the tanker this way. Guess we turn the diff lock off. Not sure where that thing is. It's under us somewhere. Oh, got it. Okay, nice. Okay. Excellent. We're on time. Sweet. Wow, $9,000 just to go that far. So I think we got time to look at a couple things. I wanted to see if this works on this trailer now. Let's check this. F7, enter. Yeah, so see, we hit F7, and then we go adjust trailer, and we can flip this thing down. You can't do it with the load on, but we go adjust trailer. We take that out. We say confirm. We go back here, and now that's down. That's pretty funky, eh? And that's, I've showed you that before with the slider on the box trailers for SCS box trailers. If they have the sliding tandem with tandem front or rear or whatever, you can hit F7 up and then enter, adjust trailer, and you can move the slider, but in this case it's flipping the flipping this up. So if you have it like this and you go to pick up a load and it's a like a feller buncher, log harvester, then that log harvester buncher or feller or cutter head sits right where that thing is. So you drop it down. Another thing is we're using Jaspers wheel pack, and Recon was pointing out how good it is, and I've had it for a long time. And the only thing is the tires are really quite big, and you can't put the custom round fenders on them, so it's kind of a drag. But they look pretty good. So let's just look at the map for a sec here. I want to do something here. So there's a few things on the map that are works in progress, and one of them I want to point out just in case you guys go there and go, oh, look, something new. And you go, oh, lunch bag let down, it's not ready. And that is, where is it again? Westcliff. So there's a ranch in here. And this is a work in progress. So bear that in mind. But some of the things you've got here, like, La Junta is in there. Johnson Village has been in for a while. Lyman is added. Fort Morgan. We've got a couple. Let's see, what have we got here? No, that's all default. Where are we? Salt Lake City. Jackson. We've got K&D Cattle here. This has been added. Let's see, right here. This is where the heavy special transport helicopter goes at Yellowstone. This has been added. West Yellowstone. Got K&D Cattle here and here. K&D Cattle down here. Got, where's that really cool one? Up here. Where's Rock Springs? Right here. This is a really cool one too. This is a big outfit here. And you've got oil and gas sites. You've got, there's just stuff all over the place. You really got to explore to see it all. I think somebody maybe might be working on a catalog of everything. Odessa, we've got Mobile Oil here and here. We've also got, let's see, Ballinger, K&D Cattle. We've got over at Waco. Where's Waco? K&D Cattle, 3 things here. So we've got cattle, we've got grain, hay. We've got at Hart Butte, where we are, we've got horses. So we'll go to Hart Butte. And this is horses only. And there's hay there. And here's bison or buffalo, whichever you prefer to call them. They're down here in Texas. There's another place that's horses only. And that is Guthrie, I think. The quadruple 6 or quad 6. 4 6s ranch. That's horses. No, sorry, it's got other loads too. Because that's a famous ranch. It's a real ranch. And it's patterned to look somewhat like the real one here. it just goes on and on. There's so much stuff. Um, Trying to think of things you may not have seen, but man, there's just so much going on. And once again, there's so much more to come. But these guys have been just working their backsides off to get all of this stuff ready and in this update. And just hang on, because yeah, I think I hope they both take a break. Driver47 and Recon, if they could just take a break over the Thanksgiving weekend, get themselves caught up with some driving and enjoyment of the game, because it's been all work and no play for those guys, and I think they deserve a round of applause and thanks for the effort. And but I mean, I've scratched the surface here of what they've been up to, and just really thankful for their efforts. And I've tried to show some of it in the videos recently, but I've scratched the surface. There's every time I talk to Recon, he mentions something, it's what? There's a what, where? It's pretty insane. Anyway, I know you're going to enjoy it and have fun with it. There's always help for any of your questions and or needs with the what's going on. You can ask myself, Recon, post on Recon's Discord or my Discord, and Recon's Facebook. So once again, huge amount of work, and big thanks to those guys. And big thanks to Gamer Old Man for all the stuff he's been doing with the cameras for this thing. And I've got some different camera views here now. Oh, the other thing I did today, I couldn't use these buttons. Let's see, that's top down. I think I made that one chat. I'm not sure what I made this one. What's that? Oh, Garage Manager. What did I make this one? This is the reset for the adaptive cruise control. I had it on one of these, but I would hit one of the three. So I got these 4 buttons working by, you can see screws here now. So I've got cap head screws. And there used to be screws that held the steering wheel, this thing, to the G29 wheel. And because I took it off and put it on here, this back piece, the circuit board behind here that's this shape, was a little loose. And so these buttons didn't work. These 4 buttons didn't work. And now they do, because I put screws to here, and and it's a circuit board that these go through. So what I did is I took a oak dowel and I tapped and threaded it 1/4 and made little wooden nuts, so they're insulated, they're wood, so they can go against the back of that circuit board. And now this is all properly contained, and these buttons work now. So that was a big chunk of what I did this afternoon. That's really cool that works, because I wasn't able to use those 4 buttons. Now I got 3 more buttons to assign to something. I got to think about what I want. Might do suspension stuff, and then remap the suspension switches over here to something else. So I got excess surplus. I've also programmed an F7 and an enter key here, and I put an F7 here, so depending if I'm on the recording screen or just messing around in this screen, I've got my F7, so I can flip that daily bobber instead of going onto the keyboard. And I have a tab button for Convoy for the overlay, so it's coming along pretty good. So it's a little bit different video, but thanks for following along and checking it out. Like I was saying, Gamer Old Man has made some really cool mods lately for us, and they're on the Discord. And this Open Def for this truck and the modified chassis, the 3 additional chassis that you can work with, are a godsend for turning this thing into a real heavy haul beast. And if you have any questions, certainly ask away, and I'll try and get a link to that Open Def in the video description for you. And if you have questions how to use it, of course, I can always whip up a little tutorial. So once again, thanks for following along, guys. Really appreciate it. And hope you guys, you all have a good Thanksgiving weekend or week planned. And whatever you do when you're traveling and everything, be safe out there. Be careful. COVID is still around. I know I've just got over it after 2 weeks. And well, I'm not over it. I was out in the garage, going up down the stairs from the basement out to the garage and messing around on my lathe to make those wooden nuts. And I was gassed. Like I'd go out to the garage and I'd have to sit down for a little while before I could start doing something. This COVID's no joke, so please be careful out there. And just all the best to all you and your families in this coming week. So take care. We'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.